Antigua and Barbuda. It will give my institution, my government, the opportunity to realign, but at the same time, it will also create the opportunity for fresh talent. Truth be told, whenever you try to remove incumbents, it's always very difficult. So when you remove incumbents, then it creates a space so we can bring in new talent into the organization, new talent into the government. So we do not see this as a bad thing per se, we see it as an opportunity at the same time. However, I want to thank those, my colleagues who would have served this country well during the last 8.5 years, and of course we'll continue to stand by them. So we will not leave them out in the cold. But at the same time, I'm saying what may be considered to be a disappointment could create the opportunity for renewal. I would have signaled to our people early in the year that the Labour Party needs fresh legs, needs new talent. That is reality. And truth be told, after 2 terms, some ministers become lethargic. They don't have the will to fight. And one of our problems too, outside of the issues of COVID and climate change, the escalation in prices, one of our issues was the fact that some of our colleagues didn't have the energy to mobilize. You could have seen it at our events. It is something that the leadership discussed. But that is hindsight. But in any case, it will be an example for new leadership to ensure that no matter what, if you're given 2 terms, you're going for 3rd term, you have to put in the same energy as in your 1st term and your 2nd term. You cannot take the decision that because you're an incumbent and that you may have, let's say, challengers who may not have the experience, the competence, and integrity, you cannot take them for granted. And that is precisely what would have happened. I know that there's some who will try to demonize the leader. But I say to you that we have polled empirically that Gaston Browne is still the best leader in this country up to today. And I will also say here too, that wherever I need to realign, I shall realign. I am not perfect, but at the same time, Gaston Browne is an asset to the leadership of the Antigua and Barbuda Labour Party and this country. And I will continue to serve you faithfully. I will continue to honor the confidence and trust that you've reposed in me. And I say to you that I will never betray that confidence and trust. If it's one thing they can't say about Gaston Browne, is that I have a problem of integrity. They can't call me a dunsider or an underperformer or a non-performer. So with those skills that me and my colleagues, and by the way, we're very fortunate to still have a number of senior members still with us. Comrade Marvin Joseph, Sir Marvin Joseph, Sir Robin Yearwood, Max Fernandez, Comrade Chet Green, and all the others. They have a significant amount of skills, they're totally committed, and this is the team that will take our country to the next level of progress and prosperity. I want to make an appeal though to all Antiguans and Barbudans, especially our political opponents, to accept the results of the elections. Let us come together as a united nation that will fight together in order to advance this country. There will be yet another political cycle sometime down the road when we'll contest. But let us cool the rhetoric going forward. Let us prioritize the advancement of this country, recognizing the challenges that we are faced with. And let us not be daunted by the challenges. In fact, if within this institution, the Antigua and Barbuda Labour Party, and within our government, we did not have the type of resilience, we would not have come through with flying colors from COVID. And certainly, we would not have won the elections. So what you're seeing today is a result of the resilience of the leadership of this great institution and your government. So again, I want to thank you all very much. Unfortunately, this morning will not be a public holiday. We press on to advance the country. We were swearing the country's cabinet, at least myself and the AG, will be installed this morning at about 10:30 a.m. And tomorrow we will install the cabinet. We're going right to work for you. No time to waste, no time to party. It's about working unrelentingly to take this country to the next level of development and progress. And finally, I say to you all again, thank you sincerely from the bottom of my heart. I feel humbled, again, as I said, to be the first Prime Minister to have gotten 3 consecutive terms. And that is a significant amount of confidence and trust, which I shall continue to honor. Thank you very much, and be assured that I love you and will continue to fight for all Antiguans and Barbudans until the day that I die.